Hello friends! Today I have another gorgeous London Gifties haul to share with you. As you can see, it is colourful and wrapped beautifully, and I am just so excited to show you guys what came in my parcel. So without further ado, let me show you all of the little freebies that she sent, which, there's a lot of them. She always sends a huge chunk of freebies. I could probably use nothing but those in my journal for the next 2 weeks and would not run out. Let's go. Now we're going to start off with the little cards, and I love these. Some of them I have displayed around my desk on my wall. Some of them I have added like white paper to the back of and used them as like journaling cards, and some of them I just keep because they're pretty and I'm a pack rat. But she always has such beautiful designs, and they do tend to change throughout the year, which is really nice. So as someone who only buys a parcel every couple of months, I do tend to get a lot of different ones, occasionally one of the same, which is nice because it means there's one for me, one for a friend. But I love all of them. Now we're going to have a look at these samples, and some of these I believe are from new releases or newer releases, and some of them are from the 5-meter tapes that she is currently stopping selling. So she always sends a good few, depending on how much you spend, she does put a good few freebies in, and normally each freebie is 3 to 4 stickers. Sometimes you'll get a couple of those, all different designs, and honestly it's so nice to see whether or not it's a tape that you'd want. I have occasionally added tapes that have been gifted to me in these little freebies to my wish list to purchase at a later point, so it definitely works. It's definitely something that works. Sometimes the pictures on the website don't do it justice, but that's neither here nor there. How much money I'm spending on tapes when I shouldn't be. Oh goodness me. It's supposed to be on a budget when I bought this, but she did a sale of, now let me try and get this right, so it was like a 20 pack of mystery tapes from her 5-meter run. Now normally her tapes are 10 meters. She did a ton of 5-meter tapes so that they're a bit more cost effective, but she has decided to just go back to just doing all 10-meter tapes. It's probably cheaper to make for her, I would think. But yes, so she was selling off packs of these tapes. Now I did add about 12 individual tapes from the ones she was getting rid of into my basket, and it came to like £96, I think it was. Then I found out that there was a 20 pack of random tapes for only £77. So that's like 8 tapes free plus £20 off. So I was like, okay, saving a bit of money. Might get some tapes from my wish list, and I might get some that I would not normally have purchased. And I do buy a lot of the same styles, slightly different obviously, but a lot of the same styles. So having them chosen for me, that seemed like a really good idea. And I have to tell you guys, I am so pleased with what I received. It is absolutely amazing. The styles, the colours, the types, it's all so different. And I think I only got 1 or 2 from the ones I had previously added to my basket. But, oh, I'm going to have some fun experimenting with some of these tapes. Now, let me just show you how, look how beautifully this was wrapped. It's so well packaged, always is. I did take it out the box because it was easier for myself. And I do want to point out, you may not know if you've not bought from London Gifties, but on top of the cards and the free samples, she does also include some free tea and occasionally a little chocky or two. Didn't get a chocky or two this time, it's fine. I've got some lovely teas to be drinking. But let's get sorting, because I want to show you all of the tapes that I got, and as you can see, there was a lot of tapes. There's 20 tapes, and I have to say it's actually more than 20 tapes, because she gifted me 3, which is the first 3 I'm going to show you, 3 of the washi tapes, and I'm so happy. I'm not sure if I already have this blue one. I will be checking, but if I have, it will go to my sister. She will love it, but if not, I'm keeping it. And this one, can anybody tell me where this one has been used? Because, yes, you're not imagining it, I did use that in my March plan with me, and I loved it. And then this one, I was not really thinking about it at the time of showing, but now I'm looking at it, wouldn't that make for such good bullet points on the side of like a pen pal letter? Perfect. Definitely going to try that at some point. So those ones were free, and now we're moving into the ones that are included in the £20 the 20 tape bundle. I wish it was £20. But yeah, we're going to have a look at that, and I cannot for the life of me do the thing where these other YouTubers and Instagram people, they slide the tape up through and it looks so beautiful and it's like a conveyor belt of lovely images. It never seems to work out when I do it, so I've just cut them down and taken a photo. So sorry about that. I did try it. After about the 4th attempt, I was like, no, because each loop is like over 1 meter long, and trying to hold them and not have the tape just go all over the place is just a nightmare for my poor little brain. And yeah, now as you can see from this video, there are so many different styles that are included in this bundle. We have like this one here. This is like this really beautiful oceanic one with a bit of mystical in there, normal with the shells. We've got some landscapes, and then we've got ones like this one where it's a bit more light and a bit more angelic and lifelike. But all of the tapes are just of such high quality that, you know, it's how do they create tapes of this level? It's kind of shocking to me, because I've previously, before I found London Gifties, I'd only ever bought really cheap tapes, and there's nothing wrong with cheap tapes, like, don't get me wrong, but when I cut these out, because most of these ones were not kiss cut, when I cut tapes out on cheaper tapes, they're quite thick and you can kind of see and feel the cut line, whereas with these, that clear layer is so thin that it just blends seamlessly into paper. The only time you can tell it's there is if there's a light reflecting on it, and then you can kind of see the shininess versus the matte of the paper. But that's the only way I've been able to tell. It's so nice, and they stick super well. You have to be a little bit careful because they don't peel up particularly easily, but you can do on certain papers. You can peel it up a little bit if you're careful. Now, have you seen any tapes here that either are on your wish list or that you would really love to have? I definitely wouldn't have bought some of these myself. However, will I use them? Yes. Hands down, 100% yes. Because I'm so almost rigid with what I buy, flowers, animals, fantasy type stuff. Like, I'm very much someone who buys a lot of the same. So having that choice completely removed, I have such a new there's just so many options that I wouldn't have had. You know, there's some really dark gothic-y style ones which I wouldn't have bought but love that I have. There's some mystical ones that I would not have bought, but now I'm really glad because they'll be great to layer on top of coloured backgrounds and things like that. Like, there's so many variations. I mean, her website has so many different tapes, and it is honestly incredible how these people, her artists, are still coming up with such unique and vibrant and beautiful designs. So that was everything. And if you're someone who notices, you will feel, that wasn't 20. No, it was not, because I did actually get 2 duplicates, which I don't mind. I will either gift them to a friend or sell them on or something. I haven't figured out, but the one on the left is actually one of my favorite tapes that I received, so I'm not mad about it. But yeah, I received a lot of different styles. I love that letter one. I think that would be something I could put in my journal every time I sent a pen pal letter. That's that top one on the very, very top corner. That's the one that I really loved. And I just think that you can see even there the differences. I mean, I've got blues, I've got pinks, I've got reds, I've got bolds, I've got, you know, there's just so many different styles. And it's just, I mean, it is a little bit overwhelming even looking at it now, but I was so happy. And yeah, thank you for watching. Bye.